But we begin today with some truly optimistic news for the city of Detroit.
That's right. Lawmakers approved the grand bargain deal to send $195 million to fund Detroit pensions and the Detroit Institute of Arts. Now, there still is a long way to go to get the city out of bankruptcy.
And importantly, pensioners still need to approve the plan of adjustment, as it's called, the bankruptcy plan for the city. But it looked like there should be enough votes for that to happen. We hope so. At the beginning of the process, Lansing said it would not bail out the city. We did take some arm twisting, some politicking, but more importantly, some teamwork to get this approved. And joining us now, one of the gentlemen who was the captain of the team, trying to get this done, is Governor Rick Snyder. We could get you a pen if you'd like to sign that.
We could have the moment on Live in the D.
Pen right with me that I'm going to use.
This is it? This is the ceremonial pen?
No, this is the official. I'll use this pen, so I'm ready to go.
Okay. I need to take a little picture of that. It's on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's great to be with you.
It's good to be with you.
Yes.
In terms of getting this forward, Kevin Orr talked to us a few weeks ago. He had this to say, and I want you to comment on it.
If you told me 4 weeks ago, one, we'd get the approval, and secondly, get the approval of the margins we've gotten, I would have been highly skeptical. This has been a tremendous day.
So we got to ask you, 4 weeks is not that much time. Things changed a lot. What made this change possible?
Well, people recognize that it's Detroit, Michigan. And this is about the state really coming back. And the key to that is having Detroit be on the path to being a great city again. And that's something that for far too long we had sort of Detroit versus Michigan.
Yes, we did.
We're finally overcoming that. There's more work to be done, but it's sending a strong message that we can work together and look at the powerful results that show up. All you had to do is go around Detroit this weekend with the hoedown, the Belle Isle in terms of the Grand Prix. The Chevrolet Grand Prix was incredible. What national coverage that we have going. So we're on the path to watching the city come back strong.
Well, and so many people saying nice things about Belle Isle now. This is a state park, and they really felt that you could see the difference and experience that. In terms of the plan of adjustment, we now move to that phase. What would you say to pensioners who say, you know, our pension benefits are guaranteed by the state constitution. We should not sustain a cut. Vote no on this.
Yeah, I appreciate that question, Guy, because we're not done. And the next phase is the vote that goes through July 11th with the retirees, the actives, the creditors.
They have their ballots.
And we need a yes vote. And why do I say that? Because it's only to the benefit of all of us. It's more positive for the retirees because they get the benefits of the grand bargain. If they vote no, that money isn't there. So it materially impacts their financial affairs, and it's been difficult enough. I appreciate how difficult this whole bankruptcy process has been, is taking cuts. So this would actually give them a much better financial outcome to them personally. So they shouldn't walk away from that. It would help the city, it helps the state, it helps all of us. So a yes vote is a win for everyone. A no vote, you may politically want to make a stand, but this is not the way to do it.
In terms of the constituents, and you did mention at the top, you know, there is a different, I sense a different feeling from the state to the city in terms of helping the city of Detroit, but there are some constituents who say, you know, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to help Detroit specifically. What do you say to those folks who might be holding out?
Yeah, well, this wasn't a bailout. This was a settlement. And the facts will sustain it that if you look at several different ways, in terms of litigation, avoidance, and litigation costs, this is a good investment. If you look at social services costs, that if these people didn't have the benefit of the grand bargain in their pensions, they would be on assistance in many different forms, and that would cost us a lot of money. The other one is just pure Michigan. Think about the value. Because I ask people, think about how often when you talk to out-of-state people, do you spend that first 10 minutes of them bringing up negatives about Detroit?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I was in Chicago yesterday, and there was negatives, and I just switched it around, and it was like, and they said, I didn't know about A, B, and C, and it was enlightening to
You need more ambassadors, don't you?
Yeah.
We need Michigan ambassadors being louder and prouder about the good things in our state, and we need people to speak up, because actually one of the great parts is we tend to be humble, but if you think about it, if we don't tell the facts, the real story about us, who's going to do it for us?
So this all shucks Midwestern thing has got to go. We need to tune our horn a little more.
For sure.
And again, always be honest about we still have issues, but let's be the positives, because too often they're thinking of 2009.